wish you could hear what's going on in my head. People think I'm stupid because I can't hear or speak. But I can see. And they're coming. For you and me. I hope you hear this. Will they shoot you? Is that what they do to prisoners of war? They'll put me in jail. And even if I were to get out, I could never live here again. Not anywhere in the valley. The locals would run me out of town for harbouring a fugitive. Hissy Chrissy. That's what they call me. Oh, I know. Because I can lip read. They let their children throw stones and snowballs. I can't shout back. And even in the old men that shuffle into the pubs, they don't defend me because they figure I'm not a real woman. Just half a one. But you don't do that. When I first found you, sleeping in the shed, I was frightened. Who were you? What were you doing here? But then your dirty uniform gave you away, an escapee. All curled up like a timorous wee beastie. Oh, I was going to turn you in, but what good would that have done? 2 outcasts on the slag heap. No, I know what it's like to be ignored and hated. So I fed you, didn't I? You gobbled up my soup and my bread. Held your cup out for more, like Oliver. And you've been handy. Helped me out on the farm, only at night, mind. Seeing by starlight. Couldn't risk anyone spotting you. They all know I'm here on my own. And you've been kind. Honest. Clear. You seem to see me and are grateful for what I do. And that has made all the difference. And you can cook. Found all those bits and bobs in the garden that made that roast chicken taste completely different. Oh, I had to show you how to kill it, mind. No, you weren't comfortable with that. I think you're sensitive. You don't mock me, and you take heavy things from me, like those bales of straw for the cowshed. No one's ever done that for me before. If I'd had a son, I would have wanted him to be like you. And I wouldn't have let you go to war. Should I turn that light off? No. That might be suspicious. Just act normal. No. Act as if I am what they think I am. The village idiot. Slate missing. Oh, they're getting closer. That big truck's going to get stuck in the snow at Postie's Brig. Oh, I hope it does. That'll take 4 men to dig that out. In all my years, I've never been stuck in the snow, but they don't know the land like I do. Oh, God, no. No, they've got the truck through. 2 minutes. Will they take me away? I've only given you enough food and water for a couple of days, and it's cold. Down there, you'll never manage to get out. That dresser weighs a ton. Took all my strength to put it over the floor hatch, and nobody knows that hatch is there except my brothers, and they're not here, are they? And even if they were, they wouldn't save the enemy. Not even if he were like my son.
Can you see me? Am I doing something wrong? I can do it. Give me a minute. Can you see me now? I don't know why you're hiding there inside the machine. You don't live here now, do you? Did you leave? Of course, you're in America, New York. But you're hiding inside the machine. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? What time is it? 2 o'clock. Tea time. Shall I make you something? Yes, it's put the dinner in the thing at 12 o'clock. Smells nice. Enough for you and for me. No need for them to come today at 5 o'clock. Can manage on my own. I wasn't always like this, was I? I used to be different. But then it crashed. It just crashed. Used to be in the shop. 9 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock. All day. My shop. With the... I used to be with the plants. What were they called? No, can't remember what they were called. Red, white, pink leaves. Red, white, pink leaves. What were they called? I used to be bigger, didn't I? But then it crashed. 2:05. I planted them, can't remember their name. They're big now, but they used to be small. I put them there, planted them. They're huge now. What's their name? Don't want to go to that place. Not ready yet. Not ready to go. Want to stay here. At home, my home. My home. Doctor said red wine helps slow the crash. 3 glasses. Doctor said so. We'll find out. Do I like these? What? Why aren't you here? You're still hiding there inside the... I've made a pie. It's in the... It'll be ready soon. I used to be, but then it crashed. My brain. Don't want to go to that place. Not ready yet. Not ready to go. Quarter past 2. Can you smell that? They'll come to the house to get me. How long will I be gone? I can't. Please, I want to be here at home in the... What's it called? The I can't remember. Outside with the... What's that place outside again? The place where you plant things. Red, white, pink leaves. What's that place outside? Sorry. I'm a bit tired. Pie'll be ready soon. Your favourite. Can you smell that? Something's burning. Can't stay here. Got to go there now. Got to go now. How long for? We'll find out, won't we?
Francine! Have you been waiting in the waiting room long? I can't hear you. Your audio's not working. Oh, never mind. We've got about 5 minutes to do this. Should we just crack on? Oh, I wish my boys would get out my road and give me peace to get on with this bloody mindfulness. See, trying to find a room in this house where you're out of earshot of that loud music. I wouldn't mind if it was something I liked to listen to. Or something that made sense. Will you boys try and keep it down a bit? It's just a whole load of noise to me. Oh, I see you're in your wee art shed. Nice. I should maybe get one of those built for me. Maybe I should get him to build me one. Before these teenagers go off for their holidays. Mind you, in saying that, sometimes I feel like I've got 3 teenagers and not 2 and a 50-something husband. I'd probably have to build the shed myself, just like everything else. See, just recently, I feel like a woman possessed. I mean, I could really use a wee bit of space for myself, you know, where I'm not being pulled left, right and centre. Right. Sounds like there's a little bit of peace this end. Should we get on with it while we can? Okay, Francine, are you ready? Eyes closed. Roll shoulders back. Take 5 mindful breaths. What the hell's a mindful breath? Breath in, tummy out. My tummy's always out. Head slightly bowed, knees shoulder width apart. God. Oh, Francine. Someone's knocking at your shed window. Oh my God. There really is no respite from teenagers, is there? Tell him to take his own keys to get in the house next time. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Let's breathe. 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 Are you breathing, Francine? Imagine you're on a country walk. You can feel... Oh my God! Will you boys please keep it down a bit? I'm trying to concentrate. Sorry. Okay. 3rd time lucky and all that. Imagine you're on a beach. It is warm. The sun is hot on your face and you can feel the sand between your toes. Just for today, do not anger. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not anger. Just for today, do not worry. Do you know, these people must make a fortune writing these quotes. We should do that, Francine. Write quotes. A book. Who am I kidding? I don't even have time to write a shopping list. You know, I need to clear some time in the day just for me. Just a wee 15 minutes. That's all we need. At least we're trying today, eh? Just for today, do not... Will you please be quiet? You know, there is no asking my boys to give me peace, Francine. They just don't get it. I am in a house full of men who show no empathy for the women of the house. I'm so busy all the time organising and thinking of what has to be done for the home, for the family, for work. And I just get so overwhelmed. And then I get angry at the boys for something stupid. I don't mean to. I love them. You know I do. God, it's not their fault they don't understand. I just need some space to think, or help organising dinner, or help with housework. Yeah, right. Life of a teenager, eh? God, 30 years since we were teenagers, Francine. Mind you, I wouldn't want to be a teenager again now. I suppose it's my fault for not telling them how I feel, but I just don't see the point. It's easier just to get on with things myself. Keep breathing, Francine. Keep breathing. My God, look at the time. Oh, do you know, I've got to write a report before tomorrow's meeting, and I've got packed lunches to make. I better go. Sorry. Same time next week, yeah? See you later, Francine.
Oh my God. I think I recognise you. You used to go to primary school with me. Can't believe it. Gordon MacLeod. Must be over 30 years. I remember how you used to pick on me because of my habit. Oh, you leaving? You just got here. You used to think I was stupid and weird because I nodded. You used to ask me stupid questions like, did I get dizzy? And how did I keep to the rhythm? Things made me feel bad. I felt ashamed for years. Thing is, I never mocked you for your habit of snorting. Was that bad your bottom lip used to flap into your mouth? You still do that? I nodded when catchy music was on. I still like music. UB40, Bob Marley, anything with a rhythm. My mum would say, calm down, you'll take off like a helicopter. I did it that much and get carried away. When I was watching TV, I would stop if something caught my attention. When I was small, I liked Donny Osmond. Remember that show? I would stop and watch the sketches that him and Marie would do in between the songs. When the singing started, I would start nodding again. My nodding was due to pent up energy. Me being hyper. Not any deep-seated problems like you all thought. If you'd talked to me, got to know me a bit, you would have known I wasn't stupid or weird. Over half a century later, people still think I am. I write, sing, love movies, music. I hate unfairness in society. I think we are all people and we should all be individuals. Bet you're wondering if I still do it. The nodding. Don't nod in public anymore. At secondary school I only did it at home. And then only ever did it at night in bed, listening to music. I never knew why I did it or how it started. but it made me feel exhilarated. It made me feel good, content. So, to answer your questions, no, I never got dizzy. I used to sway my head along with my shoulders to prevent that. Rhythm seemed natural for it. I could never dance to any regimented dance routine. Hopefully you'll talk to me, get to know me, my little quirks and idiosyncrasies. Everyone has them. Even you. So, Gordon, this is our first date. My first date's in school. No one ever wanted to date me because of the nodding, because what you all said. And now that we're here, what will we order?
I loved you even before you were a physical thing. I loved the very idea of you. I knew what you looked like, smelled like, behaved like. I knew you were my life and my reason for being. I saw your smile in the face of every baby I delivered, of every bath I did, of every bum I changed, of every feed I gave. I loved and hated work. I felt guilty and exhausted at loving the secret cuddles in the nursery. I'm sorry, but you are going to find it difficult to conceive. I felt you touch me when those words were spoken. Mama, don't worry. I'll wait for you till you're ready. 5 long years of tears, 61 months of disappointment, 240 weeks of feeling like a failure, 108,340 days of waiting and wanting. I used to analyse the story of every mum-to-be I worked with. How long had it taken to get pregnant? How healthy were they? What had they been doing? I mean, it was meant to be a natural thing. That we had blood tests, sperm tests, I changed what I ate. I took every supplement known to man. I even had a laparoscopy. Still, I could feel the weight of you in my arms. You know, Beaches was my favourite film then. We used to watch it together, do you remember? Then I would sing Baby Mine to you. Your father was weak and needy and looking for comfort, and I had nothing left to give him. I only had strength for you. Counselling. Now tell me how you feel. I felt like death. And then you came, gently and surprisingly, to save me. I was complete. I didn't need anybody else in the world except you. I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it in my heart. We said our goodbyes. You were then and you are now my saviour. My wish for you is to be bold in your dreams and brave in your journey and fearless with your love, so that one day you will have a beautiful baby in your arms and love her or him just as much as I love you.
What is it about school parents night, eh? There's a 40-minute tailback to talk to the next teacher. How many people have you spoken to tonight? I bet they all want to hear that their kid's a genius, the best in the school. Give me a break. You know, I feel a strong urge to propose a buzzer system that keeps people from talking too long, or a big red chair like Graham Norton's that flips them back once they've had their allotted time slot. You must think that's a good idea. Sorry. I had to rush to get here. I had a late shift at the hospital, sorry. I used to go to school here as well. Some things don't change. The lines on the assembly hall floor, the stacks of chairs at the far end, a poster for a school concert, swinging doors, corridor beyond. Oh, I remember Tuesday afternoon, just after lunch, and the excitement that they'd done it. Straight in at number 1, going underground. Oh, it felt great. We were so inspired. Well, we were the ones that were going to change the world. Oh, there were nearly 40 in my class at school. And girls learnt to knit, sew and cook then. And thank God Miss Donachie drew attention to my pure brass neck on parents' night. Well, I wasn't really sure what it meant at the time, but, well, it made my mum laugh and she told nearly everyone she could about it, so I took it to be a good thing. Oh, my daughter thinks that I grew up in the Stone Age. I remember her asking me, Mum, see when you were a wee girl, was everything in black and white? Kids, they're so literal, aren't they? Well, in all honesty, it wasn't exactly colourful. Perhaps more sepia toned. Or even nicotine stained. Yes, I'd say it was richly nicotine stained. Oh, in my nursing training years, they were far from black and white. No, they were a bit more 80s day glow, set to a mixtape of altered images, Malcolm McLaren, Cyndi Lauper and the Boomtown Rats. Well, you'll remember that yourself, won't you? You're a guidance teacher, aren't you? And you teach what other subject is it again? Oh, yeah, English. Well, I was never any good at English, me. No, actually, I'll qualify that. I mean, I could read and be expressive with it. Bit of a drama queen. Always able to get into character and tell a good story. Well, at least I can say that I've given her that. Oh, that last short story that she wrote. Oh, that has us all tearing up at the kitchen table. It was so lovely. I'm so pleased that she's doing well, you know. Nah, I mean, I thought she was good, but I'm her mum. Me, I never really got grammar or spelling out loud or remember the order of the alphabet without singing it in my head, or I still can't. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Sorry. You don't want to hear that. Oh, she's applied to do an English degree. Oh, when I was her age, I was told to buck up my ideas and get a proper job. Yeah, I went into nursing mainly, you know, because I failed my hires and, well, there was no way in hell that I was going to get a job in the bank no matter what my mum said. Oh, when I grew up, you just didn't have opportunities. You weren't exactly encouraged to follow your dreams. You tell them things are possible now, though, don't you? You know, I can't wait to see Katie and tell her everything you said. Oh, she'll be chuffed to bits. You know, I always wanted a good report, but all I remember is me and my pure brass neck. Thank you. You've really helped me tonight. I've dreaded these. The last few years I've always felt as if I'm the one being scrutinised. I mean, I'm a complete mess at times, but tonight's made me realise that, well, you can be a mess and still be a good mum, can't you? Oh, I nearly forgot to ask you, is it you that I speak to about the adult learner classes? I want to understand why I don't get grammar.
Hey, how are y'all? Just me tonight. His Nibs is away at his pals for a drink. All right, for Sam, me. I have got a long night ahead of me. I've still got loads of wrapping to do. But this gin and tonic is going down a wee treat. So you've got your vodka there, Gran. Cheers. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. What was Wham's Christmas hit? No cheating now. I know what you lot are like. Especially you, Mom. Oh, hang on a sec. I think I can hear one of the kids. Hey, what? No, go back to bed or Santa won't come. What? Oh, dear. Oh, jeez. Spinning wheel. Wi-Fi must be on overdrive tonight. You're all frozen. Well, more gin. Might as well get some of these presents done. Wham. Oh, those were the days. The 80s. Big hair, big shoulder pads. And we all fancied George Michael. Ooh. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. If only that were true of him. I'm more likely to get a slap. Please don't let this Christmas be like last Christmas. I should get these presents done. Then I can get away to bed before the witching hour. Maybe he won't come home. Quiet, you lot! Remember, Santa is coming down the chimney tonight. Shh. Still frozen like snowmen. Good at being quiet in this house. I'm good at being quiet. I was quiet last Christmas. I managed to get to bed before the witching hour. I pretended to be asleep. Nice and quiet. I could hear folk walking past. Happy voices. Singing and laughing. Happy drunks. It was nice. How it should be. Then I heard the music on downstairs and I knew. Yes, I knew. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. He likes his music. He likes it loud. And he likes to drink. Even when he comes back from the pub, he likes to drink. And he likes to sing along. And I just wait, hoping he'll pass out on that couch. He does that sometimes. That would be good. Last Christmas, I was quiet. He knows I won't talk back. I don't want to make things worse. I don't want anyone to know. I don't want the kids to hear. And he knows I'm trapped up in our bedroom. I am on mute. I don't mind lying on the floor all night. He can say what he wants, just as long as the kids don't hear. I don't want them to hear their dad saying things to their mum. No one likes you. Not even your family like you. Look at the shape of you. You're a joke. I stay quiet. for them. I'm always quiet. Is it me? And in the morning, he woke up, kissed me, told me he loved me, said he was sorry. Last Christmas. He didn't give me his heart. No. You're all back. Did you hear me? Did you hear that? God, that's him home. I have to go.
Well, I'm not sure exactly when things changed. Was it the sudden flash of headlights, the shattering moment when that car hit mine? Slow motion, then the silence, followed by the chaos. Or was it the slow but not so subtle change of me, my body? Either way, something changed. Somewhere deep within me, and I realised things would never be the same. The accident, the physical recovery, that didn't take long. As soon as I could, I went back to work. Perhaps too soon. My friends joke that my leg could be hanging off and I'd still keep going. My leg wasn't hanging off, by the way. Just a bit injured. I couldn't cope, though. Cope with being left alone with my own thoughts. The panic rises, overwhelms me. I can't keep it under control, and I sob and sob. Chaos. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Honestly. I'm smiling. I'm breathing. In and out. In and out. See? I'm doing it now. Smiling and breathing. So I'm fine. Definition of fine in my dictionary. Frazzled. Insecure. Neurotic. Exhausted. I need to be in control. Being out of control terrifies me. I can't cope with that. What would people think of me? Friends, family, random strangers. I need to stay in control. I look in my mirror. Who is this imposter? Who am I? I feel stuck between the girl I used to be and the girl I've become. Only problem is I don't know who that is and who that's meant to be. It's like there's a constant battle raging. Over half a century of trying to work out who I am, and just when I think I've worked it out, it all changes. Well, there is the Lucy that everyone knows, the daughter, sister, auntie, friend, lover, professional, or they think they know. And then there's the real me, the one that bitches, moans and criticises. Sometimes she just slips out, this evil twin, pushing words out of my mouth, angry, nasty words, words that should stay as thoughts. But no, I've actually said them. How do I keep her quiet? This angry, irritable girl. This is not the girl they know, not the girl I know. How do I keep her under control? I have to keep her under control. I don't like her. Who was I before? The girl, the one who loved life, full of joy, excitement and passion, loved adventure, would try anything, well, most things. The one who laughed all the time, who had plans, so many plans, you know, the bucket list, all the places she'd travelled to, the belief of meeting the one I could share my dreams with. She was fearless. She has to still be in there somewhere, doesn't she? Tell me she's still in there. I sometimes didn't like her at the time, but I really like her now. I miss her. I feel like an imposter. Why? I've done my job for years. I've got the qualifications, the experience. People think I'm so confident and capable. If only they knew. Panic. Worry. Well, people don't believe this because I can go out there and dance in front of an audience. But that's so easy. As soon as I get that costume on, the makeup, the false lashes, I become someone else. I can be that character, the character in the show. I can channel my inner diva and out she comes. Showbiz Lucy. That's what they see. What do you see? In the words of Paul Weller, I'm caught up in a whirlwind and my ever-changing moods. It's funny how I can remember song lyrics when most days I can't even remember why I've gone into a room. I used to love the Style Council. Used to love all sorts of music. Used to sing as loud as I could. Loved to party, loved to dance. But now, can I have Lucy back? I miss her. Have you met any other people like me? You know, I'm surprised I have any friends left. I used to hate being on my own, but now, surprisingly, I enjoy it. People don't believe me. Sometimes I find myself just sitting. An hour can go by and don't ask me what I've been thinking about, just sitting there staring into space. My brain on overdrive. Panic. Worry. What do people think? They say overthinking is a sign of intelligence. I drive my friends mad by asking their opinion on everything. I drive myself mad. If only I could just make up my mind. Panic. Worry. What do people think? What do people think that I live alone? What do you think? It's not so bad. Just me and the cat. Yes, crazy cat lady. Kind of gave up on the hope of a relationship long ago. Just never really met Mr. Right. Friends used to say I was being too fussy. Now the men, they just don't notice me anymore. They used to, but now it's like I'm invisible. If I have to go to one more party or wedding and face the questions, the evil twin might make an appearance. Honestly, when did having close female friends mean you must be gay? Seriously, I have lots of friends, male, female, single, married, widowed, divorced, and some are gay. And children, didn't I want to have children? I did. Too late now. But if I'm honest, some children irritate me now. Like so many other things. Well, the cat's not a substitute child. He found me. He just kind of moved in. We coexist now, me and him. Both of us have the battle scars. Only in his case, it's because he loves a good scrap. So, I guess that's why I'm here. I want to be free. Lose control. I want Showbiz Lucy to strut out on the stage. Can you help?
Cheers, Hen. Here's to you and the wee yin. Hope yous are okay. Oh, My first wee granddaughter, 5 months old, and I've still no met her. I love you all to bits. You know that, don't you? And see, when this COVID thing is over, I'm going to come over to Canada and visit yous if I can afford it. I know we didn't part on the best of terms at our last phone call. I hope you're no angry with me. I hate arguing with you. I love you. I love you. And I didn't want to fall out with you over some daft wee lollipop man. You don't need that lollipop man in your life. I've told you over and over. It's my work shut down again. It's driving me nuts. It's open, it's shut. I'm bored shitless. I miss the pub and all the punters and the banter. You know, I'm just a nosy old crow that likes to gab to folk and find out all about them. Except I don't want to gab to you about who your dad is. You don't want to know. Trust your old ma. It's beyond me what you want to know for. I brought you up good and proper. I don't know why you need to know now, after all this time. All I can say is I liked his company, but I didn't want to be tied to him permanently. He wasn't a lollipop man back then. Brings back memories. Some good, some bad. I didn't want to fall out with you though. Some things are just best left alone. Gone. In the past. Just leave it. Lives across the road from me. Call him Stan, the lollipop man. He's always phoning me up. Think he's after a woman. He's always after a woman. You might remember him. I was at his house a couple of months ago. Doesn't he know about you? And, well, we were dancing together. Well, what can I say? I was lonely. Lonely. I'm here, you're in Canada. Anyway, we were dancing together, me and the lollipop man. Oh, he dances like a wee leprechaun. He bloody acts like one too sometimes. And all of a sudden, he rushes out to go to the loo. I think he's got a bit of a bowel problem. But his wee dog was lying on the Floyer, and he had to step over him. He didn't make it. He sat on him. Oh, I don't think he could have helped himself, but I was thinking, usually it's the dogs that shit in peculiar places, no the other way round. Oh, poor wee dog. When you want a lollipop man for your dad. I had fun together. Someone was there for me. Well, I hope you're still no angry at me. You know I love you. I love you. You're just so far away.
I'm crying. The tears just won't stop. I don't know if I can do this anymore now. I am done. Just done. Feck. There's Julie Goody Two-Shoes. She's still perfectly well dressed in her white jeans and designer hoodie. Well, I think it's designer looks posh. And even her dog is well groomed. I'd heard she was back in town. I've managed to dodge her so far. I used to hate her in school. She made life hell for me. And all because I fell down the stairs and couldn't get back up. She called me a beached whale and would snigger every time she walked past with her cliquey friends and their 80s perms and matching earrings and necklace and eyeshadow, all blue. She ruined school for me. Why did she have to come here today when I'm a blubbering wreck? Why can't my face be as perfect as hers with her matching lipstick and mascara? Look at her. I feel like I'm falling down those stairs again at school and can't get back up. You understand me? And I haven't seen her for what, 35, 40 years, and I'm still sweating all over again. Not just because of her. Oh, she's getting closer. I don't know why I can't stop crying. Please don't look my way, please. If I move though, she'll see me. I really don't want to speak to her.
Karen.
She's calling my name, Karen.
Are you okay?
I'll just pretend I don't see her.
Karen. Karen.
She's still calling. Thick and persistent.
Are you okay?
What is she saying? Am I okay? I'll keep smiling at her face with her perfect lipstick and mascara. I'm fine, I'm fine. Feck, I'm not. I am having a terrible time. I've had enough of everyone and everything. People just think I'm superwoman. You need to listen to their issues, solve their problems, be their entertainment manager, and all with a smile. Come to me for solutions. I'm the handyman, the driver, the banker, for the kids and Dad. Even at work, they call me Teen Mum. I just can't say no. I am a woman drowning in sand. She must think I'm crazy. All I want is for someone to pick me up, take care of me, and tell me it's going to be okay. Why today? Why me?